Hello, fellow adventurers, and welcome back to Adventure Owl's World of Learning. As you can see, I have my equipment on here today because I plan on doing some building from really high places, and well, you should never do any kind of construction without a good hat. So you can see I have my helmet and a little armor to go with it. So we'll get started here shortly. All right. In case this is your first episode with us, welcome back. You are still early on because last episode we basically found where we want our permanent settlement to be, and we built this tree. Well, it's really just a trunk at the moment. And today we're going to add a little more to it and create our tree house. Also, if you'll remember, I showed people how to kind of gather up a temporary garden, and in future episodes I'll actually be showing viewers how to create what I call a XP farm. I know other people's XP farms and grinds have to do with mobs. Well, mine has absolutely nothing to do with that and just deals with actual farming. And I will show you the secrets of peacefully getting to level 30 each day on here. So make sure you keep watching, and you'll see some cool stuff like that coming up. Okay, so now we have a hollow 4x4 tree trunk, as you can see. This is where we put the water down here last time and had fun jumping into it. And now we're going to start building the house. Now you have several options on how you're wanting to do it, but this is what I'm envisioning. I'm envisioning 9. Something like this. Before I began working on the project, I did, as you can see, cut quite a bit of oak trees down, and I'm going to go ahead and make my structure out of this oak planks, but that is going to change once I find some different other colors of wood. I love Acacia wood. I like that red brightness, so I'm sure I'll be adding that to the house in the future. Owl, and that's what happens when you don't pay attention. So, as you can see, that's going to be one floor. Let's see how we're going to go from there with our other floors here. I need my shovel, which I don't have because I forgot it just broke. So let's make a quick shovel. And make a shovel. And we'll be good to go. Now, building this tree structure, it kind of depends on how you want to build it. I'm going to try to go with a more, I guess, a medieval-ish type of thing, or really, I'm going to kind of base it off of primitive style tree houses. Now, what primitive means is basically old or antique, or before complex tools were created, like cranes and things like that. People still actually did build tree houses before that. In fact, we'll go ahead and talk about this now. In fact, there is a tribe in New Guinea, in the Indonesian Rainforest, that wasn't actually discovered that they even existed until 1970. Which means while we were all in cars and planes, they didn't know another society even existed. They're pronounced Kor Y, so Karwai, and the Karwai tribe is actually quite famous, and you can even take tours to see them in action today. And they have these huge tree houses built at the tops of trees, and basically that's how their families live. It's really a quite fascinating tribe. They've gotten there's all kinds of stuff you can look up on the internet. And I will leave a link, or at least the name of the tribe Karawai, so you'll know how to spell it, and you can check it out for yourself. Okay, so if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm just kind of looking and basing where I'm going to want to build my various tree structures. Now my idea is that I'm going to have 3 different structures at least, and then one in on the very top, but it's going to be more of a natural surrounding with greenery and foliage for the floor. So that's my plan. Let's see if it works out that way. So we're going to come up here. Now you can plan these out as you see fit. I prefer to try to make sort of almost a random look to my tree houses. That way it doesn't look like I, meant for it to look a certain way. It gives it more natural feel to it, a little more rustic feel. So, but of course you can make yours however you wish, and I hope you do try this out. Real simple stuff. Most of you probably know this. If you don't, by hitting the shift button while you're playing, you can actually not fall off ledges. So that is an extremely helpful tool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's always a good building size to start out with. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So what I'm doing is I'm going to build a 7 by 7 square to start with. Now, as you'll be able to see shortly, well, I hope shortly in this video, if not in other videos, I don't know how long this is going to take me to create, but you will we'll be decorating each area separately, and we're going to make them look a lot more natural, of course. And oh, it's getting dark on me, isn't it? It's okay. We'll fix that here in a second. Right now we're going to fill all this in, but later on we're probably going to put some trapdoors and some ladders and such things, and it should make it look really nice. Now need to hope this is the right one. Nope, it's the one beside it. Sorry, bear with me for a second. There we go. Now I can get there, pull down, give me some rest, and start again with a fresh day. I can hear a baby zombie around here somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Okay. Do we have what I'm looking for? No. We don't. Okay. So we are going to make I can't believe this, a wooden axe. My other one's broke, and I don't have my stone right here where I'm building, so no big deal. An axe is an axe. It'll do the job. Alright. So as you can see, we've got the start of that square, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to get that up about at 9, so we're probably going to want to move that down just a little bit. So that will be our next plan. I missed a number there, sorry. We'll fix it. And that's why you want to make your lines first instead of building whole floors at the same time, because that way if you make any mistakes, it's extremely easy to correct. But don't worry. Ooh, a wizard. I wonder what I should do about him. Six. And that's toward that house. So I actually did that with the other one over there. So let's make this one go over here. And we'll go 2 in this direction. So I'm trying to add some randomness to how I'm building each level. And of course, the way this will all work is I'll be building doorways in the tree, and of course since it's that large, we'll be using ladders to get up and down through here until I make something cool with redstone or something. So we have done this. Now we're just going to quickly level this out, and this will be the next step. Where did that wizard go? And a creeper's down there, and a wizard. So we're going to have to take those out real fast before too long so they don't surprise us. Because Adventure Owl does not like surprises. As you can remember from the last video, me and the creeper did not get along. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this set will pretty much be of my own creation. I'm sorry, this tree house. I didn't actually get any plans or anything from the internet. So this will be one of a kind, I hope. And I hope you like it enough to add it to your world. While I'm building here, I do want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to a couple of my students. As you may remember, I am a 8th grade social studies teacher, and a few of my students have a dream of creating their own computer company. And so they even have a name for it and everything. And I think it's great for them to keep their dream alive, and I have total faith in them. So Adventure Owl will officially give a shout out to Gentleman Gaming Computers. Oh, and I say that and get launched in the air. See, just like it should have been pictured. And now my tree's been hit, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and take this wizard out and try not to die in the process. Come here, little wizard. Come here, wizard. Come here, wizard. Take it. Take it. Ha! That went well. All right. So, not only did my students get a shout out, but they got one in style with me flying in the air. All right. Okay, I'm going to fix that here in just a little bit. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and work on the next floor. Now that's just a little too low for what I wanted to do. So, actually, I think we can make a there, and we'll be on the right track. Okay. Stair, and that'd be good enough. So we're gonna make this go right there, and we're going to go do this correctly so I don't fall. And there we go. That should work out really well. Now, when you're planning structures like this, especially when you're trying to build up high, a few things that are key to making it successful is, one, don't get upset when you die, because you're going to. You're going to fall off, you're going to die, it's going to happen. Instead, make sure that you keep all your valuables in your house, and make sure you've slept in a bed, and all the stuff that you probably already know about. I definitely advise doing. But two, never take this game too serious. Remember, this is just it's a game. It's fun. I'm way older than most of you listening right now, and I have a time of my life in this game. It lets you be a kid and build anything you want with your imagination. So remember, in the end, it's just a game. So if stuff gets blown up, like a creeper blowing up my treehouse or whatever, just remember, it's just blocks. You can keep building on, and maybe you'll even make something better. So, alright, well, I'm about finished with this right here. 5. We're going to go 2 more out. I am pretty proud of the lava pit I found right there. I'm going to make something really cool there. I think I'm going to make some kind of factory and use the lava to make it look really special and cool, because it's not every day you have a lava pit right by your town. So I think it will. In fact, if you have a great idea for what I could use the lava pit for, I'm all ears. Why don't you leave a comment, and I will definitely look at them and get back to you, and maybe we can all come up with something really cool for the world of learning. So that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, so we now have our basis of our tree built. I've added some fence to go up between these 2 levels, and we're going to add another level at the highest point right here. So we're going to go ahead and build this. Now this will all even out and work great once we have it all together. So I hope you've been able to follow along with me. I apologize if it's been a little jumpy, but basically all I'm doing here is making basic levels to the house, and that's pretty much all we've done in this video. So, except for the fact that I got hit by a wizard and I've gotten blown up by a creeper again, which is evidently going to become my motto because it's happening a lot. So, okay. So right now I've made some. My idea is I'm going to have ladders going outside the treehouse, and then I'm going to have some coming inside the tree. So when it's all said and done, I think it'll look really cool. So this is what it's looking like right now. We'll go over here by the lava pit and let you see. I know it doesn't look like much yet, but when we make it all pan out and together, I think it's going to work out quite nicely. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and start putting walls in. And I won't bore you by doing it all at once, doing it all on video, I mean. So I want to just take a second to thank you once again for checking out my video. Again, I'm sorry if it seems a little sporadic. This is my first time to really try and show people what I'm building and give a step-by-step basis. You can always message me if you're lost here, or if you have any constructive criticism on how I could do these videos a little better. I am extremely excited about this project, and when it's done, I think you will too. And this will be the basis of, or the center, so to speak, of the world of learning. And hopefully, I will be able to come back and we'll be able to look at this video and see where it all started. And hopefully, it will look fantastic when it has progressed more. So, until then, I'm just going to keep building here. And this is Adventure Owl saying, keep on adventuring and always have fun learning.